hear. Is that it? That's the shtick?
Yeah, hearing
Both
is
of
my...
us-
Let's just hide.
Do both of us have audio muted? Because I have audio muted for the stream.
No, I'm watching on Discord, so I don't have to. But also, I can't hear the game audio that well. I can just barely hear snippets. So unfortunately, Thomas, we can't help you with where the alien is. You just have to, you know.
I can hear
trust
him
yourself.
just fine.
Okay.
Name. So he's not just alien.
His
Well,
name?
I went in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
He's a xenomorph.
Name.
Is it the
Xenomorph.
Predator?
Yeah,
no,
but like
no,
a fun
xenomorph,
name.
xenomorph. That's a name.
Oh, I apologize.
Name
Wow.
him Darren. Can his name be Darren?
Darren's good.
Darren's
Can we
a
call
good name.
Darren? I'll remember Darren.
We'll tell you if Darren's around.
Darren's a
Is
prick.
there only one Darren, or is there multiple Darrens?
I think there
Oh,
are
yeah,
multiple Darrens.
Yay, he's using it.
Yay.
Imagine you just burst into a fucking room covered in blood, like, have you seen Darren? And everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You fail that. Does it set off an alarm?
I think it does. Jesus, that
Darren's
was
gonna eat
very
you.
loud.
Did it open up loud?
Can you hear Darren? If people do visit your stream, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is Darren?
Don't worry about Darren.
They already know.
Is it Darren?
Oh, that's where you killed your people.
Yeah,
'Cause he's eating
I'm
their
just walking
corpses.
by him.
You're just crawling over them.
I like how you're being more stealthy now that you know something else can kill you.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
can't
this
kill
one
the
can
alien or
insta-get me.
Darren.
And I have nothing to
mean-
fight him with.
Darren doesn't like fire, but you don't have a flamethrower yet, so you can't.
Yeah, I
do
don't have
anything.
anything to toss him away with.
You have the. Oh no, you used the flare, right?
Yeah. I think I do have a
If you get
second
rank,
one.
You are you able to throw weapons to distract him?
Yeah,
Nope.
I think you're able to control thing. You control flare.
You can throw a flare, but that's it.
Really?
Yeah, but that's
I
really
guess you
it.
can't pick up. You can knock things over, and some things give off audio, like you can play Monders or something, or things like that.
If somebody comes in the door, I'm going to scream. I'm just saying. I am terrified.
Thanks for the heads up.
Did you tell your parents that you're streaming?
Yes, I did. I told them that I was talking to you people and I would be playing a horror game.
New people, thanks, Thomas.
Thanks.
Man.
Oh dear. No.
Darren!
That's a very nice tale.
Where's Darren?
Oh.
Oh, there's Darren. Boy, he's a blind ass bitch, Darren.
I mean, you say that, but Thomas did a bit of a
Damn.
move
Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Did that work? I mean, you're in a corner now. What are you gonna fucking do? Darren.
Okay, so can he actually see you, or is he genuinely blind?
How good is his AI a nightmare?
He's
Okay,
supposed to be fucking
Not
ridiculous.
fantastic. Also, his tail went weirdly straight there for a minute. That's not how physics work.
Well,
He went up the vent.
Yep.
Is that where you need to go, Thomas?
So I guess now the spaceship is mostly open, but now you have to do things with that dude just kind of walking about.
Is it really, are you gonna risk it?
There we go.
So you know what else is he gonna do? Also, I'm sure he can hear it better.
Okay. Oh, thank
I don't
God.
think you're that safe.
Nice, you okay, bud?
Oh my God,
Can you
thank
close the
God
door
I'm
behind
done.
you? Can you close it? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice shot, bud.
it's the elevator.
Darren can get you.
Oh my God.
Wonder what they're telling you about synthetics.
I didn't read it. I was just kind of Jesus.
It's telling you, hey, you can hurt them, you know. So I think they're gonna be trying to eat in your skull soon.
Does these people know that there's a monster running about killing people?
I knew
That
there'd be
is a
fucking
treasure
AI.
Someone will be with you
Oh.
shortly.
No wonder Seegson is losing the tech race.
Wait, Ripley isn't her first name?
I don't
She's Ripley
know.
Scott. I think she's Ripley Scott.
She just said her name was Amanda Ripley.
Well, I think Ripley Scott is her mother. That's why we're out here.
Or she's
Wait, but it said her second name was Ripley, which means that her mother's first name was Scott?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
I guess,
not that
Are
weird.
they
That's
the
not
name?
weird.
I guess so. Maybe they really like the name Scott and we're like, I don't give a fuck if it's a girl.
Also, if I'm not reading the chat, people, it's just because
Oh, is
I'm
there
not looking
people?
at chat. There is no people
I don't
except
think-
for our friend Three Tail.
Me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
I can't
Okay.
wait to get Minecraft running though. That'll be very fun.
That'll be
That'd
fun.
be kick ass. That'd be really fun to stream
A
together.
lot of people will be watching that because this is kind of
I also think it'll be really fun if we all just kind of went off, did our own thing, and just, you know,
Yeah.
hope
yeah.
no one is going to stab another person in the back.
I mean, we're not assholes. The only person I'd ever be
No.
cautious of is Michael, and even he's pretty
Michael,
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He wouldn't do anything to anyone eat grief. He'd just be a mild nuisance.
Yeah, I think he just turned up at my house one day on the last server, and I was like, hello, and just gave him a bunch of iron, and he left. And I was like, alright. That was fun.
Okay.
Can
Hello.
I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
That is a restricted
Not
area.
there.
It's an emergency.
Why
Don't
do
you
they
realize
make
what's
food
going
for
on?
the AI?
That's the
Will
situation.
he attack you?
Your registration is almost complete.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
I wouldn't advise it.
I don't like those AIs.
Is he gonna grab you?
I feel
What's
like
the
hitting
purpose
him.
of AI in this game?
Are they just glorified servants?
They
Oh,
are.
no.
They are by the looks of it. They're probably running the ship. Like this was
There's
like a
none.
colony ship, wasn't it? So
I always find AI in like sci-fis to be very finicky.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I know a few things about how like things are programmed, but a lot of the times when it comes to AI, it's just so far-fetched or just so beyond making
Yeah, because
sense.
why would we make anything smart enough to be... I mean, people who are fucking idiots, but if you're that much of an idiot, you wouldn't have the capability to make something that complicated in the first place.
Also, for a purpose, like what would be our purpose to make something that can function as a human, but not like
I mean, unless it was
Why
for tests of hazardous systems where you didn't want to send in humans. But even then, why? Why would you ever make it seem human? Because it would have the ability to tell you to go fuck yourself. Like,
forget anything you can think of, like piloting a ship. Just make an AI that's just built into the ship, like a program.
didn't that
Like-
not work well in Wall-E?
Yeah, but Wally had a very bizarre plot
oh,
and
it's Wall-E, Thomas.
No, it's
Children.
Wall-E.
It's a really good children's movie, but still a children's movie.
not only that, it wasn't really a bad thing. He was told not to go back to Earth, so that's what he was going
Literally,
to
he
do.
was just following orders.
Like, it
was
wasn't
kind of
a
dick,
fault in
but
programming. It was just
still.
They're called Joes.
shows. What is?
Yeah,
You mean
the AI because they're talking
You
about
mean
them.
like, you mean like average Joes?
Yeah, that's
But
what they're
what do they-
called.
Oh. I only know that from Dodgeball.
I don't know. Most of the time when an AI is introduced, into any form of media, it's usually just to stir
I
up
just
either drama or be a villain at the end.
Yeah, much like time travel, I just dislike it as a concept and do not like whenever it's used. It's
Yeah.
just, it's just.
Can I just hit him and see what happens? But I don't want to. Just in
I
case.
mean, yeah, because it seems like a bad idea.
The only time I think AI sort of did a thing was Android Become Human, where it sort of made sense, and I didn't mind it too
I
much. It was
really
like,
don't like that game.
That game was fucking shit.
I don't know, I didn't mind
See-
it too much, but it's not
see-
something I would go out of my way to
Yeah.
play.
We're
or
not going to be
focus
playing this
My-
on that channel because on this channel
Okay,
because that
My
game can
issue
go down.
with it is the only part I liked was the part with Hank and Connor. And even that was just stolen from a bunch of buddy cop movies. Everything else I gave no fucks about. And the only reason I liked the Hank Connor stuff was because it reminded me of watching movies with my dad. And even that knowledge, it wasn't written well. It was just
I don't
poor.
know. It was. I think it was over glorified for the message it was trying to tell. That was very obvious.
And
to
he
begin.
claimed that he was not inspired at all by slavery in the past, and I was like, bullshit.
What?
He did. He was literally like, because Detroit is apparently a really shit area, and he claimed to not have any inspiration from anything that happened there. And everyone's like, you're fucking
Absolutely
bullshit.
did. The whole
Just-
thing is about slavery and
Yeah.
essentially one people being what's it, superior to
Enslaved.
another.
The problem with AI is that just people are idiots. Like, you're telling me no one stood up for them at all, except a couple of few. When people get attached to like a
Yeah.
stuffed toy, no one
It's
got
just
attached to
like
the
when you
androids.
write like one whole like either army or whatever as all being bad or evil. Just like no, because there'll always be some that are not. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
Don't people get like attached to their Roombas or some shit where they send you back to the specific Roomba you
especially
have?
in this day and age,
Like-
if we had something like that, considering like I would get attached to like a fucking pillow if there was like something that was
Yeah.
that complex.
I
Obviously,
have a
people.
fucking at husky that's a stuffed toy, and I'd be very upset if it got like torn in half.
There's people that lose their mind if their phones get dropped on the floor. Like you can't tell me.
Like Tamagotchi. Like, I remember crying as a kid when my fucking Tamagotchi starved to death because I forgot I had it.
Like
My
Did you know that
God.
Hannah, when we were kids, whenever the Tamagotchi died, she thought the game was dead, so she just threw it in the bin. So she threw like 6 Tamagotchi into the bin before her parents like hopped on, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
so, how's your progress in the game, Thomas?
I'm
yeah.
trying to
Helping?
figure it out.
Also, with Detroit Become Human, aren't they kind of right? Like, they're AI, they're not human, and whatever they're doing is just replicating human emotions.
Yeah, which
It
means
made
that
them
they
seem
for
way
some reason
And it
program.
no sense.
It means that they for
Um,
programmed in human emotion to the AI. Which why would you do that?
It's just, isn't it kind of common sense that human emotion 90% of the time is what causes things to fuck up? I'm not saying don't get rid of it. Like, shit's important.
Only way that somehow an AI would get anything near that would be if they were programmed to learn through observation or something like that. And if
Yeah.
they see, oh,
Oh!
if this,
Motion
someone's
tracker!
Tracker.
I will now perceive the emotions that someone would like do
Yeah,
if
it
I
just
did
makes it's so clearly he didn't want to use actual people to trigger anyone, so he was like AI humans, even though it makes no fucking
No.
sense.
No
Yeah, because if
problem.
you use like a race or something immediately, it will be traumatized beyond.
Yeah,
like, they'll
that,
just-
and I looked into the dude himself, and he is one of the scummiest motherfuckers ever. Like, apparently there was a thing where one of his previous games,
Guys, I can
The
track the
accuracy-
alien now. I've got a motion
Oh.
tracker.
Andy,
but
yeah.
wouldn't that also track people?
I think it tracks movement in general.
It looks like it's freaking the fuck out right now, Thomas. Do you have to fix it?
I think it's fine, but for now, let's just.
Thomas, it looks dumb fuck like.
I think it's fine. We can.
Thomas, it
We'll.
looks more messed up than your face. Oh.
How dare you?
We haven't seen each other in like